Top 7 things to do in Lake Bled, Slovenia. My parents and I went to Lake Bled, Slovenia on September 5th, 2025. Beautiful time of year to go, not too many tourists around compared to June, July, and August. We took a bus from Ljubljana, which took about an hour. We had to stop in a few different towns to pick up people. The drive to Lake Bled had some incredible views of the Julian Alps. I've always wanted to go to Lake Bled because you see the pictures on screensavers of just how beautiful it is. Once we got there, the pictures I seen are exactly how it is in real life. Absolutely stunning. Number 1. Hike around the lake. Lake Bled is mostly flat unless you go to the Lake Bled Castle, then it can be a bit of a hike. Just ask my mom. Number 2. Bled Castle. The hike up to Lake Bled Castle was a bit steep. It was harder than normal, but it was so worth it for the views. So you could go into the castle, which cost, I think it was like 10 euros each, which we didn't go in there because if you walked around the castle, you could get exactly the same pictures. Incredible views just going around. It's not on the greatest path, but it is so worth it just for the views. Number 3. Beaches and swimming. I couldn't get over the color of the water. It was just so clear. It was turquoise. Where I live in Canada, our water's usually like brown, the lakes, so this was really cool to me. Number 4. Rowboat ride. So the rowboat only took about 20 to 25 minutes to get to the island. We didn't start from like where the buses drop you off, but halfway around the lake, so it was much shorter since the island's closer to that side of the lake. So it didn't take too long. The views were incredible. It was very scenic. There's no motor on the boat because, as you see, there's a guy that does the rowing. You can also rent paddle boards or rowboats. You do need your passport to be able to rent those. It is very expensive. It's like, I think 30 some euros for an hour. It would take me probably like 6 hours just to get to the island. I don't have a rowboat, so I wouldn't even attempt to do that. Number 5. The Island Bell Tower. Once you got onto the island, there was a bell tower at the top, so you had to walk up a whole bunch of stairs, and at the top of the bell tower, you could ring the bell. I believe it was 10 euros to be able to ring the bell. It's supposed to mean you can make a wish. There's also a restaurant and a gift shop. I did buy pretty cool bookmarks there. It wasn't too expensive. I don't think it was worth the trip going there. The boat ride on the rowboat was really cool, just the island didn't really have much going on. Number 6. The food. We had cappuccino and latte twice on our trip to Lake Bled. The views were incredible. Just sitting there, almost every place you went to had really nice views. So we had a thing called Bled cream cake. It was really tasty. I would very much suggest you get it at Lake Bled because that is their name, Lake Bled, Bled cream cake. They also had lots of vegetarian options, which I'm a vegetarian, which I loved. Number 7. Summer tobogganing. The summer tobogganing was such a fun experience. I didn't know how I would do with the heights because you had to go on a ski lift going up, which is a bit scary, but once you got to the top, oh my god, it was so much fun. So I did speed up the video of me going down on it because my mom wouldn't stop bugging us how she went so much faster than us. Here, I'll add some pictures. So I sped it up to how fast she was going, not how fast myself or my stepdad were going. It was such a fun experience. I would say everybody should try this. They had tons of different things you could do during that, like the summer tobogganing. There was other activities. It wasn't very expensive. It was 11 euros for the ski lift and then going down at once. And then I think if you wanted to do it twice, I think it was like 16 euros. So it wasn't too bad of a price. Overall, Lake Bled Slovenia was really great to visit. It is exactly what you see in postcards, screensavers. That ages me a lot. It is very picturesque. Anywhere you go on the lake or the island has tons of places that you can take amazing photos. So it was a bit expensive, but that is expected. It is somewhere you need to visit in your lifetime. I really enjoyed it. It was one of my favorite places that we visited in Europe this year. It is a must see. Everyone should go and see it. So thank you for watching my video. Hopefully you go and experience Lake Bled Slovenia as well.